this is also something you can consider selecting. Yes, managerial support. So from here, apart from top management support, you can also use to search under manager using managerial support. Okay, right, very good. Okay, how to get back? Right, thank you so much, Shaida. I shall resume. Okay. You can do the search when in the afternoon when you do the hands-on for Roosevelt scheme. Tak boleh nak forward.
Boleh. Ini bukan slide pun.
Oh, ini macam mana?
Share screen. Mana slide dia?
Oh,
Ni.
kan.
Ha? Ni kan?
Ya, ya.
Okey.
Okay, okay.
Sini.
Dah.
Sini.
Okay. Alright, and then you can start collecting and put in the bin, okay, to sort. Okay, so we have completed the selection of indicators phase. The last one, of course, after you have selected, you still can't measure your variable unless you specify your scale. So you can use a Likert scale. Yeah. This is given by one of my former PhD students. It is not clear. He sent through WhatsApp. So this is the best that I can get and show you. But you can go through and select which is most appropriate to measure, to use to measure your variable, like level of agreement, level of probability. So it all depends. I have two. Okay, right. So because concept and their measurement is so important and central to qualitative method, so there's a real concern about the technical requirement of operationalization. It involves two issues. In order to measure, it must be reliable, it must be valid. So the issue of reliability and validity is addressed here. Okay, so you must be sure that you understand the reliability of measures. The question of reliability is to what extent does an indicator, the indicators that you have selected, measure the same thing consistently. Okay. So meaning that the statement has to be well understood by everybody similarly. Okay, right. So it should be measuring consistently. That is the question of reliability. For validity is how far can you be sure that the measure really reflect the concept. So does the indicator reflect the operational definition, reflect the concept? Okay. So the example that I've given earlier is self-efficacy of prescription, prescribing. So the indicators, does it really reflect self-efficacy of prescribing? So the best way is to put your definition right on top, and at the bottom you list down the indicators or the items. Immediately you can tell whether it measures or not. So anyway, there's a lot of subjectivity in terms of validity of the concept. All right. So this is the first, the end of the first part. I would like to conclude here and highlight the first step in constructing questionnaire involve clear establishing clear objective of your survey. What is the objective of your survey? That must be very clear. Second, understand the procedure of operationalization, the procedure of defining from identifying the term of the construct to from the general expression or the abstract mental abstraction. You define the theoretical definition first and then the operational definition. Therefore, another important point in the first part is the process of continuous clarification of concept using Laserfeld scheme. It helps you to move away from the general expression to the measurable entities, or from concept to empirical indices. Okay. I would like to end the first part now. Any question? Check. Any question?
Objective questionnaire.
All right. Objective question bukan sama, questionnaire bukan sama dengan objective research. Yes, tak sama. Okay, tak sama. The objective of your questionnaire, yeah, is what you want to elicit, what do you want to find out. Okay, you want to find out about information need of managers. That is the objective of the questionnaire. You want to find out information need of graduate students, because information need is part of information seeking behavior of graduate student. Therefore, the objective of the questionnaire is to find out the information need of graduate students. So tak sama ya. Okay. All right. I would stop here for the first part, and I would like to call upon Dr. Ismadi to conduct the second part. Thank you very much.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. Okay, ada satu soalan kepada Prof. Joanna. I think so this question will be tackled by my presentation. From Intan Liana, I have one question. I'm doing a research which I think I will do interview, but still in identification process. Is there any major differences to construct a questionnaire survey compared to interview question? Or is it part of the process, may be applicable to develop interview question design? Okay. Tak apa, we save that, dan saya rasa akan akan terjawab dalam presentation saya nanti. Boleh dengar dengan jelas?
Boleh.
Boleh, Doktor.
Boleh doktor, boleh.
Skrin nampak saya ke ataupun nampak dokumen, chat dokumen?
Nampak doktor.
Oh, nampak saya.